Welcome, my conscious family. Today I am hearing you're going to make this summer the most amount of money you have ever made in your life. I asked the Spirit what's coming through because I felt this pull this morning and I clearly heard this summer is going to really change your life completely. There is something, okay, I have a hair in my eye. Sorry about that. Okay, I hope it's okay. There is something about this summer that feels like a refresh. It feels like a restart button. And as always, before I dive in, if you want to claim this message, which of course I encourage you to do, write down in the comments, this summer is going to change my life forever. And there is something specifically around money. Okay, you are healing your relationship with money. And specifically, I'm talking to the people who have had this idea, and this is how you will know that this is for you. You had this belief that somehow being spiritual and helping people and serving people is actually opposite from having so much money. And why I tell you to claim this message, why I tell you always to write it in the comments, is not only because, yes, it's a comment and it's also good for me. I'm not going to say it's not. But this is really you setting aside a second, a moment in your day to actually focus your energy on something that you want. And you are sending this powerful message, this signal into the universe saying, yes, this is me, I am ready. And trust me, I have been watching so many of my videos and claiming those messages, and they all came true. If I was just scrolling on them and if I was just like, yeah, it's not me, then of course I wouldn't get the results. And it's not about just listening the message, but it's about feeling. It's about feeling with every cell of your body. Yes, God, I am so ready. This is me. I feel it. What is it saying? I feel it in my bones. I think it's from somewhere. Maybe you guys can remind me. But anyways, you are healing your relationship with money. You are understanding that the more people you impact, the greater impact you make into this world, the more money you're gonna make. And you're also realizing your uniqueness. There is something about you being really different than people around you. Maybe you are too sensitive, it's what's coming. Maybe you talk too much, or you're very introverted. There is something like a little bit like weird, let's say. And you're understanding that this specific trait that you have, and I want to know what it is. So write it in the comments. What do you think it is? Because I know I'm speaking to the collective who know that they have this like quirkiness about them. You are understanding that because you are different, because you have that something, that is actually gonna make you so much money. You are letting go of these old beliefs that money doesn't grow on trees, that only evil people have money. Money is hard to make. The more money you have, the more, I don't know, bad person you are. Or successful people, they are scammers. Like whatever you had, and you were brought up with these beliefs. Like if you're watching this video, you are not, you didn't have like a rich, wealthy upbringing. You grew up like in the like lower middle class or something like that. Okay, you're gonna know, if this is your message. And you had all these struggles around money, to accept wealth, to accept to sell, to even talk to people about your offers. Maybe you already have a business, you're writing a book. That's what's coming through, or something with the kids is also coming through, some kind of an artist, paintings or music. And I often get this message that I'm talking to that kind of collective, which is like helping people through their art. And you have like struggles around like really talking about your offers and your art and explaining, and then of course selling. And you are finally realizing that selling is not a manipulation. Selling is actually helping people. Because think about it. yes, you're watching my YouTube videos, and yes, you can grow and learn from them. And I have meditations here as well, and I have hypnosis here as well, and educational videos and intuitive messages. But people who pay me to actually work with me, and I am their mentor and guiding them specifically on their journey, they make greater results in a very short period of time. I had a woman, she was working in this office, and she always knew that she had like a higher purpose. But she was so afraid, her family didn't support her. She was making, good money, okay money, and she didn't want to take a risk. She was lacking confidence, clarity, self-worth. And we were working on reprogramming those beliefs so that she can finally step into her role as a healer of the world. And now she got educated in family constellations. She started working with people. I helped another woman who is a single mother. She's now doing regressotherapy. I help a guy who also was working in an office to start his own business, to then help more people. So this is something I do. And I need to sell my program, right? In order to help you do that. I cannot coach you or do hypnosis with you, here, like specifically for you, right? So really I need to sell. So selling is actually helping people. The more programs I sell, the more courses I sell, the more tarot readings I sell, which also have been very beneficial for people, the more I am impacting people and helping people. And I feel like since this is coming through, this was a huge, huge lesson for you. And you cracked the code. You cracked the code for understanding that you are here to serve and help others and be the light. Before I continue to this message, if you feel called to, in 2 days, I will be holding a 2-day live portal. This is a live experience where I will guide you through a process. That's why it's 2 days. The first day will be uncovering what are those blockages that you have, those limiting beliefs that are stopping you achieving what you want. And then the second day, we're going to actually embody and reprogram your mind through this powerful hypnosis technology, and also talk more about how to actually have faith in the unseen. That's the name of the event. But this is not just going to be a conversation about faith. This is going to be a portal. This is going to be a transformational journey that if you partake both days, and by the way, you're going to get a workbook as well. So you're really going to dive deep into what's blocking you and why you feel stuck and why you feel like you're circling back. And then you're going to be able to actually shift that on the day 2 and to actually embody that version of you who maintains in the alignment of your vision no matter what. And it's completely free. This was an intuitive hint, the same as the first masterclass I had. That was more like with the slides and really teachings and stuff. But now I'm just gonna let the spirit come through and share the wisdom that I have and take you to this transformational journey with me. You can sign up, the spots are limited. You can send the link to your friends if you feel like they also are on this manifestation, spirituality journey, learning about how the reality works. You want to be a leader, they want to be leaders in their life and then impacting others. But you feel like you are making very slow progress, or it's just really been like humming in circles, and you want to finally quantum leap and expand tremendously your life, this is for you. And now that I mentioned that, I feel called to share my own personal journey. It is so important to trust the path and trust the process. Because if you don't trust the path and you don't trust the process, then every single thing that happens outside of you will trigger you to then go back to your comfort zone. And this is how most people do. They read about manifestation, they try some techniques, And by the way, techniques don't matter. They are just permission slips. They don't really matter. And I do them because I know what they are, but they don't matter. One decision changes everything, because that's identity, when you decide who you are. But I'm going to talk more about it in the event. And so what was I saying? So they are doing all these things and putting all this effort. And then when something happens, like they get fired, or they don't get this bonus that they were wanting, or they're fighting with their partner, or the partner breaks up with them, or their mother gets sick, or I don't know, something happens and they're like, oh my God, this is not working, blah, 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 blah. This is totally not the case. This is totally not the case. And I feel like finally last year, I cracked the code on what actually matters. After 20 years of reading so many books and podcasts and trying different things and techniques, I understand really what does it mean to effortlessly create the reality that you want and really be the leader and live in your purpose. And I cracked the code, and now I'm just riding the waves. So I will be sharing all of that, but let's go back to the message. So if you're watching this, you really shifted your beliefs around money. You understand that money is just a frequency, and you now are on a journey of embodying that frequency. Something about this summer really feels, as I said, as a restart button. It's like your whole new life is coming. And what I heard was like, this is the first day of the rest of your life. You're going to experience sudden changes, and don't be afraid, because they also can look like breakup or loss or something like that, because they're going to be very sudden. In the next month, you're going to experience these sudden changes, and many new people will come into your life. Old people will go. Specifically, I'm getting that for a lot of you watching here, you're starting a new project. Maybe it's a new book, maybe it's a new business, maybe it's a baby business, or some kind of a new project, and people are gonna wanna collaborate with you. And that's also what I was getting, is like your name is gonna be out there more and more, especially if you have social media presence. It's gonna grow tremendously. People are gonna know who you are. They're gonna know what you are about and what you are sharing. And this is gonna bring so much clients in for you. This is gonna bring so many people in for you. And I wanna know, like watching this, do you feel it in your chest? Do you feel it in your heart? Like this is it, like your intuition is telling you, this is my message. I feel like this is coming. I know that this is coming. Because not every video that I post is for everyone in my community. And you need to use your own discernment. If you have that feeling, then 100% this is your message. Like the video, save the video if you took anything from it. It's completely free, it's a good karma, and it helps me a lot. So I'm thankful for that. But there is something about this summer that your life is not gonna be the same. You are gonna start loving yourself on a whole new level. You're going to experience financial abundance and freedom on a whole new level. And I'm not seeing like Lamborghini, or how you even call that car, I don't even know. Or like Porsche, or like blah, blah, blah. I don't see any of the luxury stuff. What I'm seeing is you beautiful, and you as this elevated version. I saw the white color. Is like you are so, your energy is so vibrant, and you are so high, that you're so beautiful and just flowing in this beautiful state of opportunities and money and clients and people. And everybody wants to have a piece of you. Everybody wants to see what you're doing. Everybody's interested in you. And you're just like flowing like an angel. Like you're so unfazed with the troubles of the world. And yeah, that's just what's coming through. And I get this feeling like it's not about, yeah, you're gonna have the watches and you're gonna be able to buy yourself and take your family on vacation. But more what I was getting is this feeling of like, oh my God, I finally made it. Like I'm finally where I want it to be. And Spirit is saying, God is saying, this is just first phase of the rest of your life. So this summer, the amount of money you're gonna make, and I just want to clarify specifically because I also was confused a bit in the beginning about this, but it's not like you're going to make this summer the most amount of money, like combined with the rest of your life, but you're going to make, let's say in 1 month, the most amount of money you ever made. Okay. And this is going to unlock the next level of freedom for you. But what I was getting is that this is just the beginning. So this is not like you're going to be making this amount of for like now 3 years. But let's say, you know, September comes in and then you like double and triple your income by the end of the year. And then next year, you know, like 10 times more. It's like, this is like a rocket because something, some code in you was unlocked. Something that you had so much trouble with unlocking, you finally did it. And I don't know if there was some type of music I'm getting, a light codes or music or something that you started listening to specifically, that is healing you. Or maybe some energy work, I don't know. Because the color white, it's just coming through, it reminds me like an energy healing, but something you did sort of unlock this in you. I don't know if that makes sense, you guys, but I hope this was helpful and I hope this actually resonated. That's the most important. And as you guys know, always, I love to welcome you to all my different offers that I have, how I can serve you in a deeper level. So I offer private tarot and oracle readings, but most of all, these are intuitive readings. And so far, I didn't have any person say that it didn't resonate. Everybody said, thank you for answering my questions that I actually knew answer for, because tarot is not predicting the future that you already intuitively don't feel like it's happening, but it's confirming what you already know deep inside. So if you need confirmation and just that little guidance on something, then you can book a private reading. If you want to embody the main character energy, become that confident person who knows who they are, who lives life from the inside out, then you can also purchase the main character course, my Instagram links. If you want to book a call to join my 6-month mentorship, to go deeper, to really become a leader who leads others with spirit, whatever it is, you can do so in the description box. Thank you so much for being here. Stay conscious and remember to have fun.